Okay, so now what we're doing is we are actually doing the turkey. Before you actually start with the turkey, no, this turkey is not prepared at all. Like it still has a lot of work to do. You want to wash your turkey first, and there should be, like when you lift this flap right here, there should be something right there, and you want to make sure it's taken out first. And this is the cleaning process. I'm not cleaning it right now. I'm just letting you know. And then you also want to kind of separate the legs, pull the legs out of this and kind of pull them out. Grab what's in there, pull it out. And then you want to, what I did is I steamed it first because I like to steam it, okay? I already cooked the stuffing. Normally for Thanksgiving dinner, I make a homemade stuffing. But this Thanksgiving, I just literally cooked the stovetop because I normally end up, even when I'm making mine homemade, I normally put stovetop in there anyway. And stovetop is real simple to make. If you don't know how to make a stovetop, you just kind of refer to the side and it will actually tell you, give you the ingredients and tell you. It's real simple. You do like 1.5 cups of water, and then you put 1/4 a cup of margarine in there, and you know, you let that boil, and then you put all your crumbs in there and just let it sit. It's real simple. So I just use it because I have a lot of baking and stuff to do. So I just went ahead and used that. But if you do want to make a homemade one, there are some, refer to Google, go how to make homemade stuffing, and you'll be able to find really anything on Google. With the homemade stuffing, and you can get breadcrumbs, you can use crackers, you can use just all types of ways to use it. You can even interchange and put a little bit of stovetop in it, and then put your own seasonings in there, celery, just all types of things. So back to the turkey. Okay, so what I did basically is I buttered it. After I washed it, made everything washed, make sure it's inside and out washed. And by the way, these are the giblets. Let me show you the giblets. Okay, these are the giblets right here. So that's what you're going to pull out. You're going to pull out a sack and giblets and stuff. And it's real good to make a gravy with that. A lot of people like to make gravy with that. So I might make a gravy this year with it. But anyway, so what I did is I put this on top of it, rosemary. On top of my turkey, rosemary. I sprinkled it up on there. And then I put it in this pan, okay, without the bag. I put it in this pan. I put a wire rack in it, a little rack or whatever, so the juice can drain. I put it on there. I poured apple cider on it. Poured apple cider, yes, apple cider. Put about a cup of it over it. And then I let it steam. I put foil over it as well. Let it steam for a while, for about maybe like a half hour, not that long, about a half hour. Took it out. Now I'm going to put it in an oven bag, okay? Actually, originally, you can actually just put it in the oven bag. You don't have to do those other steps. This is just what I'm telling you, how I got it this way. And so then you can just put like your seasonings on there if you want to put basil, or again, if you want to do, an ingredients that's already out there on Google or whatever. And I put carrots in here. The baby carrots are the best carrots to put in when you're steaming vegetables because they turn out real soft. The celery, I chopped up about a cup of celery and put it in there. That actually just brings out the taste. The carrots are really good to eat. Celery is okay to eat, but I know a lot of people love it. A lot of people hate it. I hate it. I can't stand it. But my sons do, so they love it. But anyway, in this I have a little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of apple cider and a little bit of chicken broth. Okay, and then so what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you see this or not, okay, and then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it over the turkey, but first I want to put this inside the turkey, inside of the bag. So I'm going to pick the turkey up and I'm going to put him inside of the bag with all the carrots and the celery, and I did put like a little apple cider in there as well. So you want to put him in there. Okay, oh, you know what, you need to put the stuffing in there. Let me put the stuffing in there first. A lot of people love stuffing. It's like one of the main things you need to make sure you have inside of the turkey because it does bring out the flavor and the taste. I'm not a stuffing eater. I used to be. I'm not really anymore. A lot of people are, and they love stuffing. So you need to make sure you put your stuffing in there. Again, this is stovetop stuffing. It's nothing that extraordinary. Normally I do make a homemade, but I got too much baking to do today. So, but that's what the stuffing looks like. So just go ahead and put it inside of the turkey. Put it in there. Fill up both sides. I'll show it to you when I'm actually done here. Sorry, stuff in it. Kind of stuff in the turkey is what I'm doing, and I'm putting it on this side as well also. You want to put it on both sides. So, all right, and then so after you actually stuff the turkey, stuff those two holes, make sure you remember to clean your mess up. It's important to clean up your mess. I'm putting all that stuff in there, and then I'm going to make sure it's in the bag. And I'm going to take it, I'm going to pour this fixture on it, or this ingredients over it. You get what I'm saying? Pour all my ingredients over it, and then kind of twist it. You don't necessarily have to have a tie. Not that big of a deal. If you kind of actually need to have this breathe a little bit anyway. So it's not that big of a deal if you don't have a tie, and I don't have a tie. I don't think I have a tie, so make sure it's kind of, okay. And so this is what it looks like. I'm putting it in before I actually put it in. It's already steamed a little bit, So we're not going to cook it, because I've already cooked it a half hour, we're not going to cook it the full amount of time. So I would say with a turkey, if you, let's say, put it on 325, and I guess you just gotta kind of check it, but I would check it after like an hour. Every hour I would check it, because they say like it's good to do like per pound about an hour is what they say. Again, there will be different recipes and links you can refer back to. I'll have them at at the bottom or whatever of the page, but I'll be checking mine within an hour. So I'm putting it in the oven right now. So a turkey does take forever to cook. So they always say it's better to kind of cook your turkey overnight, and slow cook it, which it is really good to slow cook it. But I didn't do that last night because I have a lot of other things going on. So anyway, and then you clean up your mess, and then you go on to I have my eggs boiling, because like I said, you have to multitask. I have my eggs boiling, I have my potatoes boiling, and I have my sweet potatoes over there. So we're going to go into the next thing. So come join me. All right. Thank you.